It's not necessarily going to enhance your mental capabilities. It's just going to help you stay awake. Whereas an Adderall would make you more.
It still gives you an edge.
It gives you it's more it's a stimulant.
It gives you an edge. So I don't know.
I don't think caffeine gives you that much of an edge as Adderall.
Well, that's now you talking about quantity. So
no, not quantity.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any amount of caffeine somebody can have or drink that would equal an Adderall.
Well, I've never taken Adderall,
Me neither, but
I don't really know.
Imagine.
So I can't really say.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
Either way,
just because some things are illegal or not, I don't necessarily think that is wrong or that is cheating, because people make things illegal for their own self-interest, and it has nothing to do with the good of society or humanity or anything else.
I agree with that.
And also, a lot of times it's arbitrary. I mean, like marijuana, even now, even here, it's legal, but it's still illegal.
Right. It's like
because the federal government haven't got on board with it yet.
Exactly.
But yet, cigarettes kill more people than anything, any type of drug or narcotic, including alcohol.
Which is crazy.
And alcohol, there's more deaths related to alcohol and cigarettes than anything. And those two are both universally legal.
And taxed.
So I don't, so to sit here and tell me like, oh, well, that's because I don't buy that. I don't subscribe to that just because something is legal or not legal.
I'm saying that it's cheating. I'm saying I'm saying that I can see how it can be considered cheating because it's not your natural ability. It's not you based on your
extra ability. I see how it can be considered that. I just don't know that I agree with it.
Taken to enhance that. So I can see how it can be considered cheating.
Well,
that's what I've been saying the whole time.
You know, I see it as a study aid, because you still have to do the work. You still have to apply. It's not like you just skating through school, but yeah, it gives you a competitive edge, you know. And if you were,
but it also has negative effects on you. It also has addictive properties. So I mean,
that's same thing with the LSD, what they're saying. But yeah, if I could find me somebody that I trusted that sold LSD for me to LSD? You don't know nobody that sell LSD.
I know everybody that know everybody that know. If y'all need
please.
I know everybody that know everybody that know everybody. What you need? I can get it for you. I know somebody.
I don't know, but you
not me though.
You might want to back that up a little bit, because you know you on the.
I said not me.
You said not you?
Yeah.
When'd you say that?
Just a second ago before you said that. Might want to back that up. I said not me. Okay. But I know somebody. How do you say it?
Swim.
Someone who isn't me. Swim that. Okay.
So Baltimore, Maryland, they selling bacons for like $1, yo.
Who wants to live in Baltimore, Maryland?
For $1?
Just
for a house for $1?
Just to own it?
What do you mean just to own it? You mean you wouldn't consider buying some property for $1?
Yeah, of course.
In America? Anywhere in America?
No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt. I'm just
asking. Some people rent there. So you can't tell me that nobody is interested in. So this is the thing.
I'm just
over there in Baltimore, Maryland, they have a lot of vacants. A lot of vacants. Any of you guys seen The Wire? You know what we're talking about. There it goes. There it goes. That one time per show where Dejan drops her mic and tries to blame it on me.
I'm telling y'all, he set me up every single week.
Yeah, right.
It's no way.
What does that say about you if you know that I'm setting you up and you still falling for it?
It's no way. What can I do to prevent the mic from falling off? What can I do?
What can you do?
What can I do? I put the mic in tight. Every time, and you loosen it up. So when I come in the morning, it's loose. How does that happen?
If it's so loose,
how does that happen?
If it's so loose, then why does it not fall off until an hour into the show?
Because you loosen it up before I get here. I'm pretty sure of it. So I video records you.
Yeah, I loosen it up.
Put it in a camera.
I loosen it up,
and we're gonna see.
And it's what, on a time delay? How does it not?
No, it's not on a time delay. It's just like eventually it's loose, so it's gonna fall eventually.
No.
So about hours of the show, it falls down.
If you weren't touching your microphone constantly.
Touching it constantly?
Yeah. That's why it falls.
Lord have mercy.
See, before I thought you were joking about me, but now I think you're really serious about you think I'm setting you up.
It falls down.
I don't touch your microphone.
Okay.
I have no reason to touch you. You know what, as a matter of fact, I'm going to switch you and Pip's mic. I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna record myself switching your microphones and watch and see.
And watch it don't fall no more.
Yeah,
and watch it falls down on Pip's side.
Yeah, okay.
And it's gonna prove that it's not me. I'm not doing it. The other one never fell. The other one never fell down.
It was the same mic stand. It's different mic, but same mic stand.
But the other one never fell down. This one falls down. You see how this one, look at how this mic is sitting in. This one is sitting in. This one doesn't sit in like that. So you see what I'm saying? That's what leads me to believe you're doing something to it. Why mine don't fit in like all the other mics? Mine is hanging by the tip.
There you go. You always hanging by the tip.
It's hanging by the tip. Y'all should see.
I don't even remember. Okay, so anyway, back to what we were talking about.
These $1 homes.
Yeah, this is not a thing yet. They're talking about doing this in Baltimore because they have so many vacancies. And when I say so many, I'm talking between 16 and 46,000.
What?
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of vacancies. Where did everybody go?
Not only is that a lot of vacancies, that's a huge disparity between 16 and like, come on, Baltimore, y'all can't do a better estimate than that. Like 46 is like 3 times 16.
Yeah, that's a big range.
That's a huge difference. Like 16,000 is a lot. But 46,000 is even more.
It's like 30,000 more. Like, how did you miscount that?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, which one is it? Is it closer to 16 or closer to 46? Because those two ain't really that close.
No, it's not.
It's like 3 times
That's
more.
30,000 more homes.
Right.
Like, who miscounted that whole city?
But again, back to The Wire. Because, see, The Wire showed us this back, years ago when The Wire was out. All these empty vacants. And see, the drug dealers, they was knocking people off. And they was burying people in these vacants.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they would take the bodies. It was Marlo Stanfield's crew, Snoop and Chris. They would take people out, and then they would go inside the vacant, and they would put them in the walls.
Damn.
And then board them up in the walls. So the popo couldn't find any bodies. No bodies, no crime. No bodies, no investigation. Yeah. So before you guys go and buy all these vacants, y'all better check the walls.
Just about to say
you might want to check the walls, yo.
Get a contractor because...
Well, obviously, they're all in disrepair. So one of the caveats to this, obviously, is that you have to be, local, or you have to live in it. You can't just buy it and then like rent them out and whatever. You have to sign contracts saying that you're going to live in it and rehab the property. So they're doing this for, to bring home ownership back to the community, because it's been proven that home ownership in the community raises
property value.
It raises, the standards in the community. There's a sense of pride. It's better for the community, just all around.
Yeah.
So that's what they're trying to do there in Baltimore with this program. Now, this is not new. I hear they suggested it years back, and since then, the city has decreased residency by 250,000, and the vacants have increased. Yeah, so there's been more flight.
Yeah,
so,
where's everybody going?
Just away out, to the burbs and whatever else. Because over on the East Coast, you got states that are right next to each other. So people, they will live in Philadelphia and work in New York.
Right.
You can do that out there. Yeah. Here is like, no, you can't do that out here because we're more spread out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they do that out there. So this is an idea. This is an idea that they have.
But I'm wondering, okay, let's say you buy the house and you rehab it and you live there. Can you then sell it? Probably at market value?
Well, I'm sure after a certain amount of time, they probably going to put, just like out here when we have what do you call like first time home owners, mortgages and things like that. They have similar rules. Like, you can't, you have to either, you have to have this been your first property, or you haven't bought a property in, 15 years or something like that. It can't be for commercial purposes. You have to live in it. You have to live in it for X amount of years, and those type of things. So I'm sure it's something similar along those lines. But
well, good luck to them in Baltimore. That's
obviously a lot of people are against it, saying that it's not enough. It won't work and whatever. And
man, let these people get these houses and live and be happy and have a home. Like, that's the most important thing. Like, it's somebody out there sleeping on the street and they can have a home. Get out of here. Give these people homes.
Yeah, shout out to Danielle. a.k.a. Miss Hot Sauce from the Henny and Hot Wings podcast. She's a radio personality in Boston. She posted this and she was like, I'm going to get me like 20 of them.
Oh, Lord.
Which I'm pretty sure they're not going to let people do that. But she was kidding around. But that's my girl.
I hope she get one and go
I hope she does. I hope she does too. But she lives in Boston though. She's from she's Boston, born and raised in Boston. So she's got a radio show and everything. I don't know.
See?
But I don't think Boston's close enough to. I don't think you can commute from Boston to Baltimore.
Well, no, not to commute, but I'm sure it's not like too far.
No, it's not.
Like moving from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast.
No, it's not like that. No, it's not. But yeah,
that's like a big change.
Here in our neck of the woods, we have a program that's being proposed to help our community. LA County wants to help build guest houses in backyards for homeless people. Now, see, I was already kind of on board with something like this. I think I've mentioned it once or twice on the show under, for different reasons. But my house is old. It's over 100 years old.
Oh, wow.
And my garage it's on its last leg. And I think the last shakeup we had, it caused the beam in the garage to fall down or something.
Oh, wow.
So one of my garage doors won't open now because that beam's in the way.
Yeah.
But luckily I have other ways to get in. So that garage really needs to. So what I was thinking, because they have these people who make prefabricated garages, right? Which means it's basically a kit.
Oh.
You buy the kit.
Okay.
They ship it to you, and then you pay a contractor, a builder,
right, to just put it together. Outside. Right.
Right, but it costs less than if they were doing it from scratch, because it's a kit, right? And then just add the plumbing and electrical and whatever, and you have that.
Right. Plug it and go.
Right. Now, these garages that they pre-make, they also make them with different amenities. Like, you can have an office or like a big, some sort of a ballroom or just whatever, And they also have some with apartments. So think of like a garage, like the garage I have, a two-story garage. But instead of it being one story and just a roof, think of it having a second story. And the second story is like a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment.
Yeah. Wow.
Right. So that's something that I've been interested in for a minute anyway, right?
Wow.
Because it kills 2 birds with 1 stone.
And you just pop it up?
Well, what do you mean just pop it up?
I mean, it's a kit.
It's a kit, but
so
it
it's
takes
the walls already are the walls already put together? Like, like,
nothing's put
like
together
IKEA?
already. Nothing's already put together. It comes disassembled. So they have to, yeah.
But I mean, like, is it just like the drywall and this, or is it like an actual wall?
I don't know.
Or is it like something
know.
Similar?
I don't know.
Okay. I just want to know. Just curious. Just curious.
It's a kit that that the builder has to put together.
That's still cool.
So, anyway, like I said, so this is something that is 2 birds, 1 stone. I get a new garage, and then I get some rental income. Right, exactly. And then the property value on my whole house, my whole property goes up.
Hey.
So that's like, and now LA has started a similar thing where they want to give grants or loans, I should say, not grants, loans to people to build these back. Because, they've also kind of a big thing that we talked about the tiny houses or that they're starting to build, and they also are building like what they call in-law suites or backyard houses and things like this. And for a lot of different reasons, they're doing it for people to have a guest house. They're doing it for an elderly relative can live in there and have some sense of privacy and independence, but yet still be close enough where the family can help because they're right out in the backyard. So these things are becoming more popular, and there's companies that are specialized. So the city of LA is saying, hey, if we give you, 75, 80 grand or whatever to build one of these in your backyard, and we have this program for homeless people, then these are homeless people who have been vetted and gone through the program and are basically ready to get back into society, right? And we set them up, and through this program, you rent to them. In exchange for that, first of all, they're going to pay 70% of the rent, and the homeless person or the formerly homeless person in the program only has to pay 30% of their income, right? and the balance of it is paid by the program. Okay, so your rent is practically guaranteed.
Right.
So and then also they vetted these people, so there's that